Allow me to recount a tale, one that begins with a bright-eyed young man named Ben strolling with purpose down a bustling street. For our protagonist, this day holds particular significance, a milestone, his 18th birthday, marked by grand plans to explore every pub in town. Then suddenly, a drunk driver careening out of control collides with the young man. Though he emerged with his life, he suffered an incomplete spinal cord injury that has confined him to a wheelchair for the past 20 years. And tragically, his story is but one of many.
Fait que là, je suis censé dire quoi?
I met Ben when I was working in a CHSLD a few years ago, and it made me realize how important finding therapies and solutions for this kind of injury is.
But to do that, we must firstly understand how we move. Locomotion is overseen by three systems. First, we have the central pattern generator in the spinal cord that generates the rhythmic activity of leg muscles. Then we have the descending modulation from supraspinal centers that enable acceleration, stopping, and voluntary movement. Finally, we have the peripheral somatosensory information from our limbs, allowing us to subconsciously adapt our movement to our environment.
Fait que toi, c'est quoi tu fais dans la vie?
After a spinal cord injury, the cortex has difficulty sending orders to the central pattern generator, and when it's left alone, the central pattern generator has trouble producing the usual alternating activity.
Puis sinon, ça fait longtemps qu'on filme, non? J'ai des choses à faire, moi.
But if we directly stimulate the motor cortex, we can send a stronger signal to the spinal cord that could reach the central pattern generator and produce locomotion. Alternatively, stimulating the peripheral feedback from cutaneous nerves could also help the central pattern generator in producing locomotion by increasing muscle activity.
Oh, c'est que le poisson était gros, je te jure. C'est la première
We've already shown in the Martinez lab that cortical stimulation and peripheral stimulation help alleviate deficits associated with spinal cord injuries in the cat model.
Je t'ai même pas parlé de comment il goûtait.
What I'm trying to do is see if combining both methods could help maximize their benefits while minimizing their shortfalls.
Après 2 bières, j'allais tomber dans l'eau, là, God.
And the data is already proving promising as we see a further increase in step height when combining both therapies.
The hope is that, after showing its efficacy in cats, the therapy can then be translated to humans.
And that people like Ben are able to walk again.
Oh, je peux partir chez nous, là, il est tard, man.